Hey everyone, welcome to the Breaking Point YouTube channel. If you're liking the videos, hit that subscribe button. Now let's get to the hunting action.
Best opportunity I've had in the last 5 years. I think we're gonna try to go get him on the ground.
Well, unfortunately that did not go as planned.
I swear this deer has 9 lives. I've never been more frustrated.
Pretty neat, huh?
Well, it's about 2:30 and Brandon and I have been set up for a good solid hour now. It's a little breezy, but the wind sets up pretty perfect for the stand. It's pretty much a straight northwest right now. Sets up as about as good as it can be for this spot. To the east of me, or to the west of me I should say, is the marsh where a lot of the deer like to bed. Just about 150 yards that way. Ozzy hit a scrape this morning at 5:30. And then to the east of us is a chopped cornfield, and just to the north is the scrape they've been hitting. So we've seen a small little buck chasing a doe through the woods here, and then another smaller buck way out in the corn. So they should get going on their feet here pretty good. Hopefully the wind doesn't deter any of that, but it looks like it's supposed to die down as the night goes on. There's a doe over there, so we're gonna get to it. It should be a good night. But I would think he would come check this scrape almost. He's hitting the scrape. Oh, here he comes. He's walking right down this trail here. I think I shot under him. I don't think I hit him. I don't know. Well, it's probably my best opportunity I've had in the last 5 years. It's a buck we call Ozzy. He came from the north in the field and was hitting some scrapes, walked along the edge of our woods here, and right as he kind of got into the open, he started running. I made a bunch of noise and he stopped, and it happened so fast I wasn't even, I don't know. I rushed my shot so bad. I think I shot 2 feet in front of him. I don't know. There's really no excuse. It was just way rushed. I was not settled. I didn't take my time. I don't know. I mean, there's still a chance we see him yet tonight, but I don't think he really knows what was going on. It's pretty windy out today, so yeah, it's pretty heartbreaking. Well, it is October 8th. It's a little after 6:45. We've been set up in the stand since about 5:15 this morning. We got in real early. Sat in the dark for about an hour. When we were sitting in the dark, we did hear one buck grunting out in the field. But that's about it so far. It's been pretty quiet. We came back to the same spot we hunted last night and almost got it done with the buck we call Ozzy, but I just made a bad mistake, and I don't know, we watched back the footage last night, and I pretty much just, panic when he came running, so I'm gonna just try to put that past me and look forward here, and we still got some days here left, so he's still running around, and he's very visible, so I think there's a pretty good chance we see him again. We've also got about 5-6 other shooters that I would shoot. 2 mornings ago, we had 2 shooters walk past our scrape here, so the deer are in the area. We just got to put in the time here and hopefully make something work yet, but hoping the action picks up a little bit. I'm surprised it's this dead, but we'll just see what happens. So yeah, there's that doe. He's following a doe. Well, it is about 9 o'clock now. About 20 minutes ago, we seen Ozzy just to the north, following a doe back into this bedding that is just to the northwest of us. And he hung out with the doe for a while, and pretty sure he just ended up bedding down right here. We're trying to put a game plan together. I think we're gonna try to go get him on the ground. Typically what happens year after year, I've watched so many mature bucks out in this marsh hang out with the doe all day long and never get a chance at them. So I think we're gonna go at them. We don't have many days left to bow hunt. Our time's kind of limited, so I think we might go give it a shot, take our time, and I think Brandon's gonna hang back in the tree here. Should be able to see it pretty clearly from here, and see what we can make happen. Never really tried this before, so it's now or never. I think we got to get aggressive and go give it a shot. So I'm gonna get down. I'm gonna loop around here to the north a little bit and get on that 40. There's a ditch in between us right now, so I got to get on that side, and then I should be able to hopefully sneak up slowly up to him, but let's see what happens here. I think he's bedded out just over there, about maybe 40 yards max.
Well, unfortunately that did not go as planned. I was probably within 30-35 yards of him. I could see his rack when he was bedded down, but I don't know, around 12:45-ish, 1. the doe automatically she just stood up instantly. And I think she maybe got my wind, because then she was looking straight back at me. And he stood up, but I couldn't see him because he was behind this clump of cattails. And I tried drawing back, and as I was drawing back, I'm pretty sure the doe kind of seen me moving, because she was pretty alert, looking my direction. And by the time I stood up, they were gone. So unfortunately, we got close again, but just how it goes. This deer's got 9 lives apparently. So
at HHA, bow hunting is in our blood. At the moment of truth, there are no shortcuts, no excuses. It's just you and your bow. So when we build a site for these moments that take your breath away. For the past 40 years, we've been setting the tempo for bow sites in the hunting industry, and this year we did it yet again. New for 2025, the Nitrix from HHA.
It's November 10th, and Brandon and I have been set up in the tree since about 5:30. It's, I don't know, 6:30 now-ish. And we've had an eventful morning already. We had the buck that we're going after, Ozzy. We seen him to the north on our north 40, chasing a doe around in the marsh. They popped out into the cornfield to the east, and then ended up looping in pretty much right by us. The doe ran to the north of me here, and Ozzy came running in about 10 yards from our stand, chasing after the doe. I had a small window, but he was running right through it, and I tried to swing around the tree and couldn't get a shot at him. I swear this deer has 9 lives. I've never been more frustrated at hunting a deer. He's giving us close opportunities, and we just seem to can't make it happen. So he chased her out in the marsh. We've seen another 1 or 2 bucks cruising, so he's definitely around. He's gonna probably be chasing does and running does all day, so we'll stick it out here for a while, see what happens this morning. But another close encounter. And the story of Ozzy continues. Smoked him, I think. Huh? Go down. Come on. Go down. Go down. Go down. Oh my God. That deer's like 6.5 years old. That is awesome. And he's dead right over there.
Shorty, Shorty, Shorty. God, you're cool. That is freaking awesome. Look at this deer. Look at the brow.
Well, here he is. This is a pretty special buck. This is a buck we call Shorty. I have 4 years of history with this deer. Started back in 2022. We got some pictures of this buck out in our marsh and hitting our vine scrapes. Nothing real special, just kind of a short time buck. So we gave him the nickname Shorty. 2023, same kind of thing. He didn't really grow into much. So nickname kind of stuck from there on out. And 2023, I had an encounter in the middle of our property on the Four Corners. We were hunting out of the blind and he came kind of behind us. I knew he was probably only a 3.5-year-old deer at most at that time. And we ended up not even getting a shot at him. So he got away. Last year, he was one of our main targets. He showed back up in the beginning of October like he does every year. Again, still didn't put on many inches, just getting older and getting to be, you know, an old brute in the property. But we seen him last year out of the cage blind in the marsh, kind of back where we shot him today, chasing does around, and then disappeared. And didn't hear of any of the neighbors shooting him, so figured he made it through. And as it would be, he showed up again at the beginning of October, hitting our vine scrape, just like he always does. And I knew this deer is at least 5.5, potentially 6.5 years old, just because he doesn't put on many inches year to year. He's just an old caliber buck that likes to hang around. But this morning was pretty special. It's been a rough season for me so far. I had a pretty bad miss a couple nights ago. Kind of panicked on the shot and definitely did not have my head where it needed to be and totally whiffed. But the next day we then put on a failed stock on Ozzy, and then this morning he ran right under our stand. But little did we know that Shorty was going to show up a little while later, and ended up working in right to us. Came to about 8 yards and took a front on shot, was very confident in it, and he ran 100 yards and dumped. So very thankful. It's been a 5-year drought for me here in Wisconsin. Couldn't be more than happy to wrap my tag around this deer. I couldn't thank Brandon enough for hanging with me the last 5 years through all the tough hunts we've had and close calls. It's been a ride. And I can't thank my wife enough. She's back home holding down the fort with our new 4-month-old son, and her allowing me to continue to do this is awesome, and I can't thank you enough. So we're gonna get him out of here and soak this one in.
You grabbing the antler? Pretty neat, huh? You don't know what to think of it. Pretty cool, buddy, huh?